they would not be. So guess who's here to help me talk it out? Guy,
well, let me turn this stuff off in the background.
Just highlight things in context. Roll it.
The hiatus will be over, I think, February 5th. We'll have new shows and a whole new perspective. As you see in this room, which is also known as the Ghetto Theater, this is also our blue screen room. This is also where I hold the championship bar. And the Ode to Oakland. So this video is going to be a quick video because the music is back in flow. I got some young energy coming in, and this is going to be the spot. A lot of people don't understand, but you heard from me right now that this is going to be, oh shit, sorry, my bad. Ooh, I forgot you're sitting there. I threw this bag on top of the chair. Dog sitting on a chair, my bad. Well, once this is all cleaned up and all this crap is taken out of here, you know, my new hobby, building e-bikes, everything will change. There's the bar here, filled with chronic and, you know, all that's got to go. Everything's got to go. This whole room will be transformed into the smallest nightclub where performers can perform on the smallest stage. The stage itself will be the spot. The spot is a stage no bigger than that corner over there. Oh, wait a minute, which corner? Okay, that corner over there. Between those two chairs. The microphone will drop down from the sky. If not, we'll be hanging there when they get there. The music will be played separately. This will be all done live. It's almost like somebody having a karaoke microphone with just their microphone on with the beats pounding straight through the speakers. And then everything's going to go through the sound check, which also will be done live on Facebook Live. So the sound check will be done on Facebook Live, and then the show itself, the spot, if everything goes right, will be done live. The thing is with me is like when it comes to music, I want people to understand that music flows through my soul. Unlike R. Kelly, I still love music to the point to where it's just constantly in my mind. And music to me is like busting a good one. Well, that's when I can perform the music or when I can produce the music. The equipment I've been using over the last, I lost my guitar player. Went through this big old mental thing. I hope you guys have been watching the show, right? Fell off the world. Locked myself away for 12 years. Wait a minute. Locked myself away in 06. And this is 19. 6. I've blocked myself away from society for a long time. But it is what it is. You know? I look back at all the old videos we used to do and all the stuff we used to do. And I also looked back all the way to the point to where when everything was doing good and everything, all of a sudden, I was accused of watching my own videos. I mean, clicking on my own videos. Anybody watch my videos back in the day? I had to be clicking like this. No. Some people who have a positive message that look negative, they don't fit the script. I'm a black dude. I'm not supposed to be having green screen rooms, blue screen rooms. I'm not supposed to be having high technology. And, you know, I haven't worked in a long time. projectors on the wall, man cave bullshit, walk around my house. I don't fit the stereotype. Even though the trash man said I was living in my grandma's garage, you know what? Some say those who have a messy desk is a sign of being a genius. My desk is fucked up. My desk got music equipment on it. No monitors. Hell, my old computer's gone. Look, another bag of weed. Smoke too much weed. I'm pretty sure everybody knows that since I started growing my own weed, production has dropped off 99.89.95% on all videos and music. Don't give a fuck no more because people don't care. So look, sometimes people just flip out. They don't grow and change. You know the whole thing about, Kevin Hart not doing the Oscars. You know what? People can call me homophobic too. I give a fuck. Now, if a gay man holds you down and forces his head in your lap and forces your pants open and forces your penis in his mouth, should you like gay people? I think you wouldn't like gay people if you was molested by somebody that turned out to be a gay person. Because I remember when I was growing up, I was a young man at a job, and apparently some El Salvadoran family came to America. And when they first got here, apparently the girl's father was beaten and robbed by a black man when he first got to America. So years later, now she's in position to hire a black man. She says, no, I'm not going to hire him. He might be violent. Because I apparently reminded her of the guy that robbed them when they first came to America. So, I have been through so much bullshit and so many people saying dumbass shit that makes no fucking sense in my entire life. And most people don't go through that shit. It's dumb shit. It's stupid. It's like, who puts anybody through that? So, I go through life. Everything, to me, is brought back to race. When I try to avoid this shit, it's brought back to me. Who does this? Is it just me? Is it because of where I was born in 1969? For Christ's sake, I've been woke since 3:30 a.m. Pacific time. I've had breakfast at 4 a.m. I go to the store at 8 a.m. to buy a beer. Guy says, wow, it's kind of early for that, isn't it? I'm like, yeah, man. It is early when you're on the streets. So you live on the streets, bro? I'm like, yeah, man. It's cold out here, man. It's cold. It's cold out on the street. Well, you need some help? I'm like, I'm freezing out here, man. It's tough, and a guy my age out here. Well, how old are you? I'm like, 52 fucking years old, man. I'm 52 years old out here. He says, well, no wonder you need a beer so early. Why don't you come to my car with me? You give me a hand job, I'll give you $40. I'm like, excuse me, man? Well, I don't mean to offend you or nothing like that. I guess it's just like it's a quick hand job, Get you a quick $40. You can get you some more beers or whatever. I'm like, didn't you notice I paid for this shit with a motherfucking platinum card? But I digress. People are sick in this fucking world. There's deviant motherfuckers out here. I just goddamn started watching this goddamn R. Kelly shit a couple days ago. I'm like, I got to stop watching this goddamn R. Kelly shit. So I missed out so much when I was a gangsterizer. I missed out so much when I was a musical genius and didn't have people write everything down fucking for me. I love reading. I don't like writing. I don't like spelling. I don't like any of that shit. I like thinking of ideas, scribbling them out on a piece of paper. Oh, you ought to see some of this housing ideas I have to house the homeless and shit. There's some shit. Oh my God. You ought to see the notes. Awesome shit. Storms is fucking everything up here. Yes. So, there's a video claim where someone is saying that I have taken their music again and placed their music in one of my videos. Now, I use a music program that you can use for free, and if I want to make commercial money off of it, I gotta pay lots and lots of money. And it was like 10 years ago when I did this song. And the song was done in, no, it wasn't 10 years ago, it was 2014. The song was done in 2014, and it was placed on a Super 50 video. A video I did down in Super Bowl City when we went to the Super Bowl 50. So, we're at Super Bowl 50, and they're like, Alicia Keys is on the stage right now, and we're like, we're here right now, and she was not on the stage. I guess there was a media delay and a real life media delay. I don't know how I would explain it. Excuse me. You just gotta watch the video. Sorry, I'm catching a cold. To see about it. You know this big ass expensive screen behind me. Tried to sell this motherfucker. This is like a $1,500 screen. You know, back in the days when you had some shit that was worth $1,500, you put it online or whatever, people would beat your door down to buy the shit. This is a $1,500 screen. Got extra screens for it and everything. Okay, of course I'm all over the place. I'm just tired as hell. Up all day. I've been up since 3 in the morning. But it's odd. You watch the news. There's never any good news. The government shut down. Now, personally, Mexico are very bad people for not spending their hard-earned money on a wall that America wants. So they're bad. I'm just going to put that out there up front. I believe Mexico is bad for not paying for the wall to protect themselves from America. Honestly, think about it. If there was walls up around every country to protect themselves from America, think about it. There'd be no bullshit ever in certain places. The Americans' influence in certain places is unfounded. Sometimes we need to just tell people what we want, then pull out the heavy artillery. Don't pull out the heavy artillery, then tell them what we want. I mean, It's like the game of Risk. You risk. But who do these rich people actually risk? They risk us. I risked everything by trying to talk about social issues and shit. And it got my shows nowhere. I risked everything by going up against the pedophile Paul Savage or Syringe or Savage or Savage, whatever the fuck the motherfucker's name was. All the little bullshit I did back in the day, it was for nothing, man. Motherfuckers didn't stand by me at all. So now, I'm gonna drop all the political bullshit. And I'm gonna be my age. But what I'm gonna do is change perceptions and the way things are seen and done musically forever. Got the gangster rap shit. Got all this crazy shit. The fucking prop joint. Damn it, where's the real one? Oh, fuck it. I can't smoke that. Early morning. Bad lungs. I'm gonna sanitize the whole room now after that one. Look, moral of the story is this. I'm about to start a motherfucking music show. Another thing to say. I'm gonna bring on young acts, young people. It's not necessarily my music. Every now and then I might throw the soapbox up here on the spot. It's gonna be called On the Spot. So when you see On the Spot, they're gonna be live shows on the spot. They're gonna be, I don't know, live discussions on the spot. I'd rather discuss music and everything. It's because people are full of shit. It's true. You cannot talk politics and religion to dumb, stupid, fucking people. Everybody gets along until you talk about religion and politics. I hate my job. I hate my job. I hate my job. I do not like my job. Whatever. Everybody hates the same shit. Everyone needs the same thing. But no. We have to hate each other too. We have to dislike what I say we dislike. Some governments say. We have to hate these people. We have to dislike these people. In the long run, you take all the hate out of it. You take stock markets out of it. You take those people with special interests out of it. What do people want? They want to take care of their family. They want to work. And they want to eat. Take care of my family. Happiness. Eat. Don't give a fuck about the other bullshit. Fuck a wall. If you wanted to keep people out, you would have did it before you needed to put a wall up. You've kept people from commerce by laws. You've kept people from equality by laws. You've kept people from being respectful to one another because of laws. And all people have to do is be smart enough to look back, read what is written, understand, and decipher for yourself. It's not in anybody's best interest for everybody to be on the same fucking team. If we're all on the same team, that means we're against somebody. Who are we against? Those people who put us in boxes and categories and have to tell us the root for sides. Period. Common sense factor. You can talk in a circle as long as you end up at the right place. I'm going to start a new show. It's a variety show. Music, maybe comedy, maybe commentary, maybe spoken word. I want to open up a little small once a week joint where it's only no more than 25, 30 people can fit in a room. You got a motherfucking artist on the stage. Somewhere over there. You got a bar, slot machine. You got the bootleg theater. What can a recluse ask for but company? Common sense says, open your brain. The worst thing for a comedian is no one to laugh. If there's two people in a room, a comedian struggles for air. I'm not telling jokes here. There's no time for jokes. I do funny shit sometimes. Just try to make it funny, but not funny. Jokes, but on the floor. Gag humor. Potty mouth jokes. Shit's getting real. People told me I've been locked up for too goddamn long and I've got to open the doors. I got to do something. I got to get out of this place. So what do? I'm falling apart. My teeth are falling out. I'm getting old. Get my teeth fixed next month. So it's all good. But I'm getting old. What the fuck do I do? Google never paid me. They didn't. They said I watched my own videos. I single-handedly watched 2 million videos by myself. I constantly watch 10 million videos over the last years of my videos. I am now currently watching 10,000 of my own videos every month. I was right when I told the juryman one thing. Juryman says your content got to be spot on. You got to hit people right where they think. And you got to get the numbers. And I told the juryman, what about quantity over quality? Because real life is not always pretty. Real life looks gritty and shitty. Not a small, not a big titty. Nothing to suck, nothing to fuck, no bucks. Life is rough. Last week I was riding my electric bike down the electric trail. Okay, the trail wasn't electric. But I was riding my bike and I saw a woman hunched over on all fours, buck naked, with a blanket on, a completely bald, shaven head, squirreling like an animal. And I said to myself, have I truly been locked in a house that long? The woman really, truly looked like a zombie. She was squirreling. And as she lifted up, I could see she was naked because I could see her breasts. I'm like, God damn, it's fucking cold out here. What the fuck's wrong with her? I may be falling apart, but I'm not immune to human suffering. Then the guy I was riding with on the trail said, she's probably some drug whore. She's most likely a goddamn drug whore. As we go up the trail, he's like, I gotta pee. I'm like, no, man, don't do this, man. Don't stop and pee. He stops to pee. And of course, there's a woman and looked like her daughter riding bikes on the trail. This guy's taking a pee. Who are my friends? Fucking people are crazy. And then I thought, what are these two women gonna think when they get 32 yards down the way and see this woman hunched over with a hospital blanket? You know those little gray hospital flannel blanket, the little gray blankets they give you at the hospital? It was that way. What are they gonna think? This fucking guy taking a fucking piss on the goddamn trail. A fucking woman under a goddamn fucking blanket. So now, I'm gonna take me some fucking video cameras and ride up and down that motherfucking trail and upload those videos also. 2019 has got to be better than 2018. I'm going to release 2 videos explaining why 2018 was not a good year for me. Got a lot of bad news in 2018. So, can I do my 40 minutes? Do I still have the courage to actually run this some sort of diary? We have a lot of issues. Will the Americans be saved by foreigners? Or will they all be what would happen if no. You always hear, I would do all this, man. Motherfucker coming to America, I'll fuck him up. Fuck him up. How can you fuck up somebody? You got weapons. You're not allowed to have weapons. I'm not allowed to have a weapon. Why you got one? Somebody tried to invade our country. Fuck would you do? Can't defend yourself. All you could do is allow them to say on their news at home is that we liberated the American people. That's all the fuck you can do. You can't stop them from saying a goddamn thing or doing shit. You can't. You ain't got the moves. You ain't got the power or the stability. As you see, look. See my videos now? Look, I'm old. Hair all falling out and shit. You can look at one of those old videos. Can you imagine people over 15 years on YouTube? 2004, 2005, maybe 2006. 2019. I know you're saying, it's only 13 years. You stupid nigga can't even count. 2006 and 2019 is 13. 6 and 19 is 30. It's longer than that. A lot of people have started, they got on YouTube and they can't speak. You have to be able to speak to people so people can understand you. And yes, I have been locked away in a prison of my own making for at least 13 years. When your life is threatened by a system, what do? You're told not to do something. You've seen the consequences and how these people react. So you call them on their bluff. Last time I did this, I think I was a lot younger. And the guy says in court, a few years ago, we had an incident with Mr. Blah, 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 blah. And he's elusive. I'm considered elusive because I don't do any crime. When people accuse me of crime, I vanish. How do I vanish? I go home. Why do I go home? It's because I'm not doing nothing wrong and I'm not bothering nobody, not fucking with nobody, ain't dealing with nobody. Why should I be bothered by anybody? Why should I allow people to dictate who I will be? You can't shake that. I remember ever since I was a kid, people were telling me what kind of person I was going to be. What my limits and limitations were going to be. How long I was going to live and what I was going to see in my lifetime. Who tells you how long you're going to live and what you're going to see in your lifetime? See these birds flying in a strange pattern. You ever see crows caucus in trees? Sometimes over in the trees there's like what seems like 1,000 crows, and they're all going at each other like a court. It's only a couple times a year you see that. So it means this organization. It means they're doing it, they're communicating. I really, truly wish you could understand me, people out there. I was born in the United States of America, and I was told growing up pretty much animals don't speak to each other. I truly believe that a lot of these people in this country who are raised in my time period are that fucking stupid. The things that we were taught in 1970, because I was born in 69, so I was being taught from the 70s up. It was wrong. When you reach the realization that the education that you got was completely wrong, misguiding, misleading, just completely untruthful, you change your perspective on reality. Yep. Change everything. People don't understand that. Put it like this. Let me put it in this perspective. You are a 17-year-old kid, and all you know your whole entire life is mom and dad are happy and everything is good. And you find out that mom and dad are both stealing from their jobs, and they're both probably on drugs, and everything is not that good. Or you grow up in a controlled situation where grandma is taking care of you, and you find out that your parents are paying like child support to grandma. And you think that, oh my God, grandma's getting money for me. All these things these young inner city kids go through, or these poor white kids go through, everything is money based. You don't have this, you don't have that, you're not going to be this, you're not going to be that. And in school, what they teach colonialism. Now, when it comes to colonialism, I only got 3 minutes left. Let me do it like this. If one side of the fucking war lost, why did they have monuments? Why is their way of thinking progressed for the last 1,000 years? If one side of a war, if one group of people in this war lost, why have their ways been perpetuated since they lost the war? Maybe the American people were lied to because the Confederacy did not lose. If they lost, they would not have had monuments. They would not have had any input in the American educational system to teach the kids the truth about the world. So, I declare that the Confederacy did not lose, but have won. And now, in 2016, we see the end. 16. Oh my God. I'm 3 years behind. Now, in 2019, we're beginning to see the end of the Confederacy. So, in closing, because I'm already behind schedule with my 3-year flub, is what's going to happen in 2020 when the Confederacy is over. This has been 40 minutes. Get ready for the spot, and you've been tubed. Oh, I'm still alive. Still alive.